TGIF. It is Friday. I am Angela, and you are listening to Divinely Connected. Today is August 25th. OMG. You know what is so interesting? I feel like it's been the longest time since I had a week where the messages were so repetitive. They are not allowing any distractions coming in. They are not allowing us to receive and forget. We are in a theme this week. I was sitting here getting ready for Friday's card. They say just one card, Ange, just one card. And I'm like, okay. Fertility. What does this mean? So much. New beginnings, new birth, new way of living, new lifestyle, new love. The new life. You've been waiting. You've been waiting and you've been wanting, and we've been biting our nails. And so some of you will come, it will literally be a baby. It will quite literally be a baby. You'll either be giving birth or conceiving, or adopting children, fur babies. This can also mean new beginnings, very much heart-centered, right? So the perfect partner, the perfect job, the perfect house, the perfect lifestyle, the perfect sobriety, like, you know what I mean? Life-changing new beginnings. And this is so important. Now, because and I know we oh my God, like every day this week, weekly guidance and every day this week, right? Reassuring that you're on the right path, reassuring that these big emotions that you're having are okay, that you're safe moving forward. These full circle moments, these completions, this feeling of here it is. All right. And so I know the way that I interpret messages. I know the way that my personality is I'm always positive. I'm always, because I believe even the hard stuff is positive, because you're experiencing it because you're meant to experience it. I'm not going to invalidate your experience. This is freaking hard. Like, this is hard. Letting yourself have a prayer answered, it's difficult for humans, right? And it may not always be easy to welcome this in. May mean that we have to walk away from a person, place, or thing. To welcome this in, we have to then believe that we deserve it. That's a biggie for us humans, right? That we are worthy and deserving to have good things. To allow ourselves to have this and to not feel guilty that by us having it, there's that belief that it takes away from others, right? And in truth is that what is yours is already yours. Nobody can take it from you, and you can't take it from them. If it was meant for them, it would be theirs and not yours, right? And so you have to, all of these changes and everything that we have talked about this week, it is turning your insides upside down, right? And I get that. And I really encourage you to take this weekend to ground your energy, to come down, to process, to allow your emotions to come out, to journal, to communicate, to hit the pause button. Just don't hit it for too long. Take a day, take a couple hours, regroup, catch up, you know. I think that's necessary. Even positive things, positive opportunities, positive experiences can create stress on our systems, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, right? And so we need to only treat ourselves with compassion and love. Okay. And I think that is so important as we move forward and as you process and as we continue forward, because it does feel like the wind has shifted this week, but that doesn't mean that the work is done. And that doesn't mean that it's not going to be challenging moving forward, especially over the next 6 weeks. Okay. And so you want to treat yourself with kid gloves. You want to be compassionate. You want to give yourself space to feel and be who you are, to hold yourself accountable, to have your self awareness, to dust yourself off when you need to be firm with yourself when you need to have your boundaries when you need to make sure you're eating well and you're sleeping well and you're hydrating and you're not just living off of caffeine and alcohol, right? We want to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves so that this answer prayer isn't squandered or isn't dismissed or isn't so fear triggering that we can't accept it, right? And so by giving yourself grounding time, by giving yourself you time, by giving yourself processing time, it's going to make you more efficient. If you're like, Ange, I don't have an hour a day. You don't understand how busy I am. Da, da, da. I get it. Me too. But you know what I have noticed through my own life experiences is that when I take the time to ground my energy, to get my internal self straight, I don't make as many external mistakes, right? Because I am operating from a space that is centered and grounded with my soul, with the divine, right? And so there's less mistakes, there's less mishaps, there's less detours, there's less shit shows, pretty much, right? And so it is in your best interest to take time to get yourself straight, to get yourselves lined up with your authentic soul, and then proceed forward, because then you'll be giving your best foot forward, no matter what your situation is and no matter how this new beginning is coming in for you. You are not alone. You have a limitless army of divine beings that are rooting for you on the other side. You may feel alone, you may feel scared, but I promise you, if you knew who walked beside you, who is cheering you on, who is bringing through all the blessings for you, who's removing who and what needs to be removed, you would never question yourself again. You just wouldn't. You just wouldn't. So take my word for it. Take care of yourself this weekend. Come back on Sunday for your weekly guidance and Monday for your weeklies. All right. Take care.